5 years after I got out, I went and reconnected with my adopted family. They're much different from my biological family. They're quite well-to-do, and one was a forensic psychiatrist, the other was a psychiatrist. Education is big in their family. And they started guiding me and mentoring me and introduced me to sort of social work, social justice, and I just fell in love with that straight away. Like, I knew that's what I wanted to do. And because everything you do with a criminal record is impacted by perceptions of other people. Like, you can't do anything on your own. Like, you need to interact with other people. You need to interact with the system. You need to get a job. You need to get housing. And it's just, as soon as that's sort of found out that you've been to prison, the idea still is that you can't turn your life around, or that people don't just turn their life around. People just are bad always, and then they're just written off. So changing that perception so that people can turn their life around is really important. Like, it's a very important piece of advocacy, and part of the reason why I sort of here talk to you or talk to other people is because of that. But it has its challenges. Like the other day I saw it was on Facebook. It was a paid advertising by a newspaper, Sunshine Coast drug addicts or something like that, or offenders, and so that was paid, so that the newspaper has deemed that article and headline was sort of worthy enough to pay for it to be spread out so people would subscribe to them. Yeah. Using lived experience is an important tool. So in no way, shape or form am I saying that using these rehabilitated ex-offenders will replace a professional model, like psychiatrists, CBT, social workers and that, but using these lived experience people who know how to talk to these kids, who these kids know their names from their neighbourhood, to guide them and come with them to cognitive behavioural therapy stuff, or come with them to programs, come with them to do this and support them and be that sort of trusted person. That, I think, is the key to reaching the hard to reach kids.
For individuals like Richard Brooking, the journey from prison to progress is paved with opportunity and guidance. As communities invest in these rehabilitation strategies, we take one step closer to a more just society, one where everyone has the chance to rebuild and thrive.